actually, this is where we give feedback. And we do it in the form of having evaluators that give and reflect on the speeches that they've heard today. And we also use our technical table, if you will. There are helpers that sort of, the timer helps us, the ah counter on the counter. So you'll see as this goes on, this is a team building part of our meeting this morning. And bless you, Michelle. So up first, we have Adele, who's going to be evaluating Fabio. The holiday season is finally upon us. Candy canes everywhere and ornaments dotting the landscape. Adele looks forward to this time of year because everyone becomes a little bit nicer. I agree. I guess everyone needs a little Christmas in their lives. Adele hopes that she can extend some holiday nicety today into her role as evaluator. Adele.
Thank you. Thank you. This morning, I have the great job of evaluating Fabio. And Fabio, before I get into your evaluation, I just wanted to say that you are such a great inspiration for people who are coming into the Toastmasters, because I have the honor of seeing you grow through this. I was here at your first meeting. I've been here ever since and seen you grow. And you're always with your hand up and you're volunteering for every position and every role. And every time I see you in a role, it seems that you grow in those roles. From vote counter, awe counter, everything. So, it's been a pleasure seeing how you've embraced Toastmasters and how you really just put your heart and soul into it. And also, I got to see your first speech. So in evaluating your second speech, it was great because I had a comparison between the two. And I can really say you've greatly improved. Although in your first speech, you were great. There were no notes or anything. You seemed very comfortable up here. It was great. And this time around, we got to learn even more about you, which was great. And you really stuck to the objectives that you had today. There was a clear introduction. And in your introduction, you told us how you were a C student in speech class, how you didn't like speech class. And then you kind of set us up as to, so why am I here today if I didn't like speech class? And we built mystery. And then you went into an introduction where you had these, or a body, where you had these great stories that you told us about your life. And it helped us learn more about you and get to know you as a person. And then you brought that all around again and brought us home to a great conclusion, because you wrapped it up just like a Christmas present. I mean, it was great. It's like it really just came around and we're like, boom, okay, now we know exactly why he's here, because you have a great personality and you have great tenacity. And when something, you always want to do improvement. You're very pragmatic about your self-improvement. And you're always looking at the future and what things can help you improve your future. Like when you said, hey, I want to be a better tennis player, not because I want to be healthy, but because I don't want to hear my wife brag about it. But still, hey, everybody has to have a goal. And even today, you're still sticking with your selling and things like that, because you always want to improve and you don't want to give up. And I think that's great. That shows great tenacity. Some improvements, like I said, you're very comfortable up here. And I noticed this time you did have notes, which you didn't have the first time, but that's a good thing, because sometimes notes help keep us on track and it reminds us of things that we may sometimes forget. So sometimes you might want to, just check that you're not looking down too much, okay? And just make sure that you're making eye contact and that there's a flow to it. But other than that, it was a great speech. And like I said, it was great getting to know more about you. So thank you.